bring Maddie out.
Oh my gosh.
Maddie's solo is titled The Mannequin. She literally looks like a mannequin, and then the music starts. The mannequin comes alive. Maddie, she's already a star in the dance community, but I need to constantly push her as a performer, and I need to improve her dancing every single second that I'm with her.
I love Maddie's dance this week. It's so different. Yeah, it's cool. You know, every week she always says, Mom, it's my favorite. You know, like, it seems like every week it gets better.
Melissa's very braggy. Blah, 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 Melissa. We're all sick of hearing it.
Kendall and Maddie's solos are amazing, and Nia hasn't even started hers. I'm sick of the favoritism, and I'm also sick of Jill and Melissa not seeing the injustices. I'm really tired of being the odd man out. In LA, I realized when I was stuck at the Maddie B video by myself, I'm like, you know what, you really are not by yourself. And I looked to my left, and I wasn't. You were there, and you were there. And that's when it really began to signify you're not alone. There are people on the team who do support you, who do support Nia.
Yeah, as their manager, I am telling you, it is not a good thing.
What has changed for our girls who are the dancers? Nothing has changed for the dancers.
Yeah, I don't see what the issue is with her being in the video.
I thought it was a fun little YouTube project. I didn't think it was a big deal.
And seeing that, I see that as the beginning of a connection, a path that we all can really support one another so we don't feel isolated or alone, because it's not a good place to be, just speaking from experience.
And you know what? We need to stick together and we need to unite like a mom team.
Three Musketeer pack.
We are
Right?
the Three Musketeers. That's right. All for one for all. I like the idea of having a unified team with Kira and Jess that just basically says, we're going to support one another if you're in need.
And it's ironic. It's funny how life works, though. The fact that an original member has my back is really going to benefit JoJo and I.
What are you doing in my seat? Jeez.
So what'd we miss up here? What's going on? Did you talk about us?
Yeah.
What'd you talk about? Oh, here it comes. Oh, when Holly sighs.
What I was basically saying was, I am so surprised that I have actually become friends with Jess, first and foremost, because we did not get off on the right foot.
I look at you and I'm disgusted.
Stop!
You're a lousy mother if you think that's
Keep
okay.
going after me, Holly. I think we get it now. Like, we have a different connection, and
What connected? What changed it?
I think what changed it for me, honestly, was when I was at the Maddie B video shoot and you and Melissa had left, and I felt like I was all alone, and I looked to my left and was like, oh my gosh, of all people who's here with me, it's Jess. And I never would have connected.
But Holly, Jess was there for her child.
well, you left.
We're
But
the mainstays. She will come and go. This one will come and go.
I'm on the team.
I understand that,
Yeah,
but
the
you
jacket.
did you stay for Holly to make Holly feel good, or did you stay because your kid was going to be seen in a billion
because
views?
I signed the contract.
We signed the contract too. We didn't
You
have to
backed
stay.
out on your word.
Hall, bottom line is, get it straight. She didn't stay for you or Nia. She stayed for JoJo.
Maybe they need to know about the pact that we made to not let our kids be treated like that, you know? Just like,
I think we should, because maybe if everyone was a part of that, maybe there is strength in numbers, and maybe there is something we gain from that.
Abby treats my kids well because I'm always on her side. Holly doesn't realize that she's digging a deeper hole for herself with Abby. I love Nia, and for her sake, I wish Holly would just back down.
I'm not doing any pact. Here's
That
my
didn't work
point.
for us last
You could sit up here and say there's a pact, but I don't believe it. Until I see it.
Yeah, the pact, I'm sorry, but I'm not involved in any kind of pact.
why would you not want to support your friends, Melissa?
Because it's like high school.
You saying, I'm not making a pact, I'm not doing a pact, is like completely arrogant. Like, you're better than everyone.
No, it's
and
like
why
high
would
school.
you stick with us? Because you don't even give a
Oh yeah, I don't care.
I have to prepare for Maddie, Nia, and Kendall's solos. Now, this is the first time they're gonna be judged live, on stage, in front of an audience. If they don't handle this with grace and class, I will be humiliated. Now remember, you guys are going to stand there and be critiqued. So you can't be, control your breathing afterwards.
Oh, we have to speak.
I don't know. I know nothing.
All right, judges, moving ahead to contemporary, ages 11 and 12. Number 300, the Mannequin, number 300.
She held up a mirror and made me look. She said that my smile's held up by 1,000 hooks, 'cause I listen and take and make me unravel. I'm so put together on my mannequin mind. And I told her to pull and make me unravel.
Lydia Hager, what do you have to say for Miss Maddie?
Maddie, how are you?
I'm good.
Good, good. I love, of course, your facial expressions. You really embodied the mannequin character. Watch when your supporting leg, I really need you to pull up on that thigh, stretch those knees. So really plie, and then when you're straight, really stretch. Your chenets, your knees are getting a little bit bent there.
Thank you, Lydia. Okay, Jessica.
Try to relax your face in your turns a little bit. Obviously, it's not an easy endeavor, but you have the ability to do that. When you contract and fold in, I want to see how small you can get and then explode out of that.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody.
Hear that, Abby? Maddie got critiqued by the judges. They said her knees weren't straight. Maddie's just a human being, like the rest of us.
It is now time to announce our overall soloist of the day. Please scream and shout. For number 300, the Mannequin, that's Maddie.
I'm absolutely devastated for Nia. She didn't place. In fact, the only person who placed was Maddie. But that also means that Kendall didn't place in the top 5 either. And does that mean that Kendall's not gonna have solos in the future? I highly doubt that. Jill has Abby in her corner. She gets special treatment. And it's unfair, and I'm sick of it.
So, Abby, earlier we were having a fairly heated discussion, just the 5 of us. And what we were talking about is they have a pact.
A pact for what?
What is the pact? Explain to Abby, because I don't fully understand what the pact is.
It's the idea behind it, honestly, is if there's a situation and you think there's an inequity, an injustice, or that person just needs support, you would offer your support regardless of worrying about the ramifications or the consequences.
Their negative energy rubs off on the kids. And the bickering between all of them, come on. All the kids are aware of that. And it's affecting my team. That behavior will not be allowed in the future of the ALDC. You're either on my team and you support me and my decisions 100%, whether it affects your child or not, or go find another team.
Abby, what I have a problem with is I support you. I've supported you for years. I've supported you in the beginning of the season when there were lawsuits. But when you talk to a child and she's telling you, can we focus on a dance? And then you're like, no, I can't forget someone who murdered someone.
No, she asked
They're a
somebody to
murderer.
separate something. And I said, well, if somebody was a murderer and you knew it and they came in here to teach them a dance, you would still look at them like they were murderer.
When you use an analogy of a murderer in context with Nia, you are insinuating that they're the same. That's the point.
When I do make an analogy, I am going to the extreme.
You
to
always
say,
do. Why do you back her up and you won't back me up?
I'm just saying, she always goes to extreme.
But that's what you're doing. You're like, but Abby does this. She doesn't need backup.
I'm not backing her up. I'm just saying she does go to extreme. She could have said, it's
Holly,
like...
please don't leave. Holly, please don't leave.
I'm walking out the door because to have someone say that about Nia.
no, because you keep pushing it.
I think this whole thing is a misunderstanding. Please don't leave. Please.
It's a misunderstanding.
This is our chance to talk it out, Holly.
I mean,
I don't,
Stop. Let them talk to her. They know her.
yeah.
I don't have to take anymore. And for her to say it's okay to call me a murderer, and for you to say it's okay.
No, I don't.
Stop coming to her defense. Conversation's over.